Joe. Welcome back to Dave's Dailies. This is going to be the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Daily Challenge for Tuesday, November 23rd, 2015. 23rd? 23rd? 24th. I'll get these dates right one day. Oh, and we have an Eve run. I still remember Vanilla and everyone saying that she was the worst character. It was like good times. I actually remember I feel like I might have talked about this once before, but for some reason, long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there was Edmund Macmillan was contacted by Wizards of the Coast to make a Magic card for an upcoming set, because they were doing a gimmick for that, a bunch of game developers would actually get to make their own cards. And so Edmund was contacted, and he got to make a card, and it was essentially Eve. And I remember everyone telling the world, this is appropriate for the tale I was telling. This card, considering how terrible Holy Water is. But yeah, I remember telling people, oh, it is Eve from Binding of Isaac. And like, yeah, and it sucks as much as Eve too. I was like, oh. But yeah, I like Eve, even if Eve isn't the end-all, be-all broken character that Isaac is, because, of course not. Oh, right, I used my bomb already. That's fine, that's fine. Just, we have a very... But yeah, I like Eve, even if Eve's not, the all-star. She'll get her game going, don't worry. Trust me on this one. And, let's just pummel right into the store, into the shop here. Fire off my favorite little, yeah, I was gonna just Razor here to get at the damage boost that triggers Curse, and then we can go all out with what we have with everything here. Easy peasy. Spirit Heart, and I'm just gonna heal up because I want to be able to pull this trick off again next floor. I haven't actually taken the pill yet. I don't know. I'll do that to start the next floor, see if it was worth delaying. Oh, yeah. God damn it. And no, I don't like waiting on this. This is freaking are you a wizard pills? Well, at least we did it in a room that's relatively harmless. Hopefully we get a key from this. Nope. Well, we can we'll find our way through this somehow. All right. Thankfully, Are You a Wizard really only has enough go for at most one floor, at one room. Pretty strong headless corpse there. Pretty smart headless corpse there. You know, lack of brains and all that. I'm surprised he managed to maneuver himself to just the right spot to almost trap me. Almost. Thankfully, he is as frail as a bag of bones. Hey, go ahead. All right. Now we're cooking with gas here. If I can kill these spiders. Well, it's always nice to know that I'll be able to set myself up so that way a Whore of Babylon's always active, and there's the boss, and I actually want to kind of poke around, try to find a key. There we go. One key. I'm happy. Crack open the item room. Sure, Penetrator Sagittarius is fine. And we have Dingle to deal with here. And Dingle should be a relatively easy fight with Whore of Babylon and Razor Blade acting as a nice little damage booster. Range up, ew, and nothing for sale in here. But maybe. Oh, hey, lucky guppy item, Bob's Curse, Troll Bomb. That was very. Very fortunate. Let's go ahead and use these Bob's Curse bombs to poke around for some secret rooms, why don't we? No? actually finally unlocked the lost. I'm glad they have that new, easier method for doing it, involving, you know, just dying in a sacrifice room with the missing poster, rather than going through a million goddamn steps that make no sense whatsoever. But I know why they did that. Before, I'm just glad that it's no longer an issue. Let's bomb our way into the shop so I can buy a key for the next floor at the bare minimum. No. Well, I can do what I came here to do. And yeah, let's go ahead and blow him up. I was expecting, every time I see those special shopkeepers with the money in their eyes, I expect them to drop money. Is that so hard to ask? Yeah, and we're down to the next floor. We got the goat head to make sure that that deals with will just keep on coming, and eventually I can trade away 1 HP for just permanent Horde Babylon. That's all I really need here. Well, that and damage. Because so far we've been a little lacking with that outside of Horde Babylon. So yeah, I mean, I could be using the Razor every floor, but it is definitely a cost to consider. We only have so much red health to use here. Just see, and now I just noticed I need a bomb here. Gotta remember to come back here when I get a bomb. Ouch. Lack of damage is definitely going to be our biggest determinant for getting to boss rush, and, well, so we're just going to have to learn to be prudent with our shots. I feel like that's usually the only way to make this work. We've made some decent time. Can't get that pill. So, can't complain too much. I just wish they wouldn't give us frickin' holy water on the first item room. But, you know, that's Isaac in a nutshell for you. You get a lot of things that you just wish that just don't. You get a lot of things that happen that just shouldn't happen. Glad for that. Glad to have another key that I probably won't ever need. Keeping me saving the day, and there's a good reason why I generally don't intentionally joust with it. Ooh, Gimpy though. Well, now we actually have an item that's worth getting hit over, unlike everything else that they've been throwing at us here. That really should not have been guaranteed damage, but it happened, and I'll just have to fess up to my mistakes. In here, bomb. Yes, exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and blast open that rock there. Small rock, there we go. There's the damage that I needed. You might as well check in the item room, buy a spirit heart. Need to get... I would like to be able to get the map, but probably not gonna happen. Nothing of value here, and we can just safely peck away at these maggots, and just run right into the boss. Polycephalus in a tiny room. Jeez, they really like these tiny rooms in the dailies, don't they? I must say. Well, at least easy fight. Uh-oh, well, now we're dealing with angel gifts here, but which isn't great. Oh, wow. Sacred Heart. Right. Okay. Okay, sure. This makes up for everything. This makes up for so many things, and I will just, I don't have any bombs to blast the angel statue. That's gonna stay open, though, because of goat heads, so... Maybe poke around a bit. Nothing in there. With all the extra HP, I feel very glad that I can't still have Bracer. And another key for the next floor. Sure, whatever. Fine. We have Sacred Heart. That's all. That's all I ever really wanted. And was there anything else? No. Let's just go down to the next floor and be happy with our Sacred Heart. It is definitely kind of interesting, though, that Edmund went out of his way to make a character that relied so much on getting hits, and never really considered that's, you know, rewarding people for bad behavior generally isn't something that people like to do in games. I don't know, it's just something that I've noticed frequently in, like, a bunch of other things. Sacred Heart, though, showing its value almost immediately, because just on pure strength alone. But then again, that's Sacred Heart for you. It's really, really dumb. Sacred Heart, piercing tears, just nice. Although maybe I'll check the item room here. All right, a couple pills, lock up. I feel like didn't we get this?
I found pills.
Guess not. It looked to me like the Are You a Wizard pill from earlier, but guess not. We got lock up. We got some decent items. I feel like now that we have this, I probably can get rid of the Razor. We're probably good on damage for most circumstances. Got a bomb here. Now, where's the item room? That's the real question here. It's like, I would like to find the item room. We're getting enough money that the shop's definitely a consideration. Besides, you know, just basic necessities. Matchstick for more bombs. That'll be nice. And there we go. Here's our item room and our shop. I think I'll actually just do just the item room. Normally that's like a complete violation of how I manage this, but honestly... Actually, now it's 12 cents. I'm kind of more tempted to try the shop first. Ah, greed. Get him, dead bird. Bloody greed every time. There's our boss right front line for today, and that bird not even doing enough damage to kill these guys after something very simple. And well, oh yeah, and our goal is negative, so we're heading down to the dark room there. Now let's just fight the boss. It's Chad. Chad's an easy fight. Get little Chad for our trouble. Still more angel deals. Wow. They're being extremely generous. And I know there's not going to be an opportunity to fight Mega Satan, so I'm not going to bother. I am, however, going to poke around just a little bit, see if I can't get that key for that item room. I am surprised at the quality of the angel deals in this seed. It's actually been surprisingly effective. Would have thought. Probably here, as we're guess. There we go. I was kind of hoping it wasn't, because then I could bomb my way into the item room, but... oh well. Oh well. Let's just... I like the fact that the Sacred Art Tears will actually double back and hit someone twice if necessary. And there's our damn key. Finally, now we can actually leave. And I am probably going to be very behind the 8 ball to do boss rush here. If I want to do boss rush, so... but yeah, like, generally, a lot of games I've seen, I still remember, like, I guess this is a thing that we can use. It's probably better than the Razor, probably. Like, we're good for damage. I feel like we don't need the Razor anymore. So let's just make our way through and, yeah, let's do it. Just having the option of Bomb's Brain, even if we're never going to use it, is kind of fun. But really, the real gem here is the Golden Bomb. Now we have all the access to secret rooms that we need. All the access to bombs. We can just blow up all the things. Feckin' Super Greed. Yeah. Super Greed, man. It's like, well, at least we know we won't deal with him in the shop this time, because he decided to take up residence in the secret room. Now, the real thing I'm looking for here is it's just one very, very simple, blood bank that I can play with the help of the Game Kit. I get those two going, and then we find ourselves in a very good scenario here. At least that's what I'd like to think. I'd like it if we had, I don't know. My mind's kind of wandering for a bit. And we can fight the boss right away. I'm a little disappointed we won't get any guppy items this run, but, we're in a good spot. I'm happy. Like, they've been giving us some ridiculous items just off those angel rooms alone here, so I can't be disappointed in how this run's going. Plenty of speed. We don't have to worry about War ever catching us without his horse. Oh, god damn it! Now I get it. And another angel room, another cube of meat. I really don't want to go all in, but I do really want to take the pact, so... Foop. But yeah, I do want to find the item room toot sweet before we leave, so shop would also be nice, but... Although we don't have any keys, there's a shop. Hopefully we get a key drop in somewhere around here. No key drop. Okay. That's very problematic. I do want to do boss rush, but it's starting to look less and less likely. There's the item room. And instead I'm just getting bombs and bombs and bombs. Where's the keys? I don't want to spend too much time just poking around here, because I know that I won't be able to even consider boss rush if I don't get this just right. I think we might not actually be able to get into our item room, which is a real shame. Yeah. Key? Thank you. Please be a key in the shop. This is all I ask for, just one key in the shop, and I will be happy, and we can go about our merry way. Key in... just give us one key in the shop. I can't be unhappy. Getting the compass will go a fair way, though I think boss rush is off the table, but hush probably isn't, and getting the compass is certainly gonna help out a ton. Alright, it doesn't count in the first floor for first room for some reason. Oh yeah, and this is what I got the game kit for. That was a lucky Gimpy there. Alright, found the item room. That's pretty sweet. Now, if only the game would give us some keys. No keys. No. This is really proven to be getting my goat here. We can probably still do Hush. I don't like the idea of doing Hush, but we can probably still do it to get that bonus, but... Key? No, feck. Yeah, well... Game keeps taunting us with these goddamn chests here. I'm just gonna explode this. Was hoping for a key there. Key? Finally. I could save it for the shop. You know what? Let's save it. Let's use it on the shop. It's probably gonna... I have a feeling that's gonna bite me in the ass, but... No keys. I'll take deep pockets, though. It's solid enough. All I ask for is just a simple key. Is that so much to ask? Is that so much, game? Is that so difficult? Do you just like being difficult? Slightly wasteful, yes, but, you know... Oh, I'm alright out of my league for boss rush here, but we're close enough that as long as I can just poke around once for, like... Maybe, like, I get the right secret room, or... Thanks for that. Or, like, I don't know. There is an arcade, so that's also an option. You know, I can always just gamble in the arcade until we find what we're looking for. Or they can just give us the key. That's also sweet. So now that we actually have our key, and we can actually... the Minecrafter isn't even worth it. I really wasn't missing anything there. Oh! And with my luck, I know that they will have, like, just a barrage of keys in the Hush fight. Just, you know, well, in the womb. Just for us to use on the Hush fight. Yeah, well, Mom's gonna be an easy fight here, I feel. We can easily destroy anything that gets summoned. Did not see that bomb there somehow. Oh, wait. I thought we were heading to the dark room. It turns out we're heading to the chest? Oh. Well, that's probably a relief. Lump of coal on top of all this? Jeez, this game's starting to spoil us. Starting to. But now it just comes down to just following the compass to our boss fights, ignoring everything else. I don't... Probably have to go down and around, it would be my estimate. Nope. Compass lied to us. Well, not really. We still had the opportunity to pick up a map, but no. So my guess then, if we're following the compass, is that we're gonna have to go up and around. Do not have time to even poke around in there. Not even gonna waste my time on this room. We have like 5 minutes to get through 2 floors here, and that's a harrowing tale for me. Yeah, see, just what I said. Now the game's giving us keys. Come on. Homing shots, do your thing. Here we go, into the boss fight with Skull-X. Should be an easy fight. As long as I don't do stupid stuff like that. Tears up, toothpicks. Pill, luck up pill. Nice.
Luck up.
And we'll take Betrayal just so that I have permanent Whore of Babylon. Let's go ahead and make this damage absolutely crazy. Down to the next floor. We have our compass, we know where we're going. We can manage to get to Hush if need be. I am not even going to touch that room because I want to make sure that I have keys to get to the Hush item rooms. Shop as well, but... Just gotta keep it focused, keep it simple, keep it locked. I'm sure that we will have this this should be relatively easy. Bombs are key. Now we have all the keys that we needed. And the curse room happens to have 2 spirit hearts. Thank you! Game is starting to come up roses here. One makes me larger, that's not good. Oh well, made it to... We've got 4 minutes to kill Mom, that's plenty of time. And I had to go ahead and take the easy route there, just to deal with those first waves of enemies, because I am lazy sometimes. And another deal? Sure. You know what? If we're gonna YOLO this thing, let's YOLO this thing. Add the mark to the thing. Down we go. We have plenty of keys. We can crack open one chest in both our item rooms and our shop. Our shop has Tear Exploder. Oh, we're definitely taking Black Candle. We're definitely taking this. I kind of like Tear Exploder. Lard. Considerations to be made for lard. Well, Deadeye is just going to be absolutely destructive with homing tears. So, and let's crack open this chest. Ding-a-ling, we got another chest. This one? Bob's Bladder. Wish we'd cracked open one of these other 2 chests. Bob's Bladder is not going to be doing enough, I feel. Is there any lard? Well, there is a heart in the shop, so lard is a possibility, I feel. My speed's fine, honestly. No, but I like having a... we can take lard after the fight. After the Hush fight, I feel like would be ideal for taking lard. Homing Tears and Deadeye. It's a perfect combination. And then it just comes down to, you know, taking advantage of all our expertise dodging in this scenario here. Looks like Hush is about ready to move down to center square and start with the continuum tiers now. Oh, first things first is the... yep, good old Tear Exploder. Doing plenty of good work here, but not... Probably more than necessary. Yeah, homing tears is actually proving to be slight liability with Hush, all the flies that Hush summons, but we're doing enough damage that we're melting him pretty well. It just comes down to dodging his shots, which I've been proven pretty good at, honestly. I've had a lot of practice with against the Hush. Is this a safe spot to stand? I think it's safe. I think it's safe. It's no longer safe. It's all about trying to find that one safe spot when dealing with Hush's continuum tears. I think he's gonna... No, he's still... Welp. At least we have a permanent Polaroid invincibility, so we can take advantage of that going here. Knowing the exact times to shift, make this go much quicker. And already he skipped the phase where he skipped one phase, and now we just have the phase where he starts with the orbital death ray. Taking a lot of damage here, but I have Gimpy and I have the permanent Polaroid invincibility. I think we're gonna come out of this just fine. We're just melting him, honestly. I'm taking a lot of dumb damage in the last half here, but yeah, this was easy hush fight. Alright, now that I've taken all that damage, now we grab Lard. Okay, losing that speed actually kind of does feel... I do feel very sluggish now. Might be problematic in the Isaac fight, might be, I don't know. We'll have to see. Thankfully we have, we again lack keys for the chest, but I think we'll manage somehow. I need to be actually taking more active use of Tear Exploder, though, as it's going to be really nice in the right scenarios here. Tear Explorer is really nice. What can I say? I like it. It's just an item I don't get to use enough of, though. Just, you never get good reasons, good timing to use it. Well... Let's go ahead, charge up, and Tear Exploder. Good old Tear... I love Tear Exploder. Just have to get Deadeye shots charged, and then boom. Tear Exploder just does so much. And it's on a one-room charge, I can't believe it. I don't want to take the toenail. Last pot that we'll have, and nothing inside. Couldn't hurt to try. Couldn't hurt to bomb around for secret rooms. I would like to poke around and just try to find more keys, because having a complete dearth of keys after on the chest is kind of punishing. But I think we're making do. Isaac's proven to be the relatively easy fight that he usually is. I think this one wants to find... Ah, I got greedy there. Dodged the wrong way. Alright, I kind of do want to keep exploring, though. I feel like we have enough damage that I can take advantage of just everything that we have. Of everything that's offered, and I want to gather up more keys for the chest. Going into the chest without those 4 items, it's such a downside, you know? The game would stop giving us golden chests. I would be more than willing to actually check them, but I do not want to gamble my keys. Did I really just walk into Sloth there? That feels bad. I feel dumb. Thought I'd try that and check to see if that was a secret room. Not there, not there. Here? No, we already checked that. No, we checked... We checked here. So it's probably up here? This would be my guess. There we go. Secret room here. Necronomicon, don't really care. Ooh, wow, Spider Baby. I am pleasantly surprised with that. And now we have just Loki to deal with. And then comes Fistula. that you ever actually find the time to explore every room in the cathedral for the sake of, just getting all the goods here. Lacking in keys, this is going to be weird going into the chest, but maybe we'll luck into a couple key drops. I'm not gambling on cracking open any of those golden chests for keys, because if they don't pay out with a key, then I'm kind of screwed. Oh well, down to the chest we go! This should be interesting, to say the least. Ooh, Death's Touch. Not like we already weren't in a completely dumb scenario here. BBF will be, interesting. Kind of surprised that there is absolutely nothing to the left there. Ultra Greed. Oh, wow, and the Soul. So, this is... Yeah, well... They unlock everything, so getting everything is just going to be kind of run for the course here. Just getting the soul, though, is probably the biggest get out of all that. In here, the beam. No, thank you. What's this card? Chariot? Sure. Keep the chariot on hand. Probably find a way to ditch the lover's card at some point. I do like the scissors, but, I've just been I do like those shears, but I've just been enjoying the tear exploder so much that I can't say no to it anymore. Seriously, look at that carnage. You thought Sad Bombs was crazy. Hee. Isaac's Tears. No, I'll pass on Isaac's Tears then. The fact that we're just going to be getting all the craziness there seems to even set off Bullseye, Deadeye here, which is absolutely kind of bonkers. I've never actually had... Well... Oh, goody, Envy. This Envy is not going to be a problem like he usually is. No keys there. Well, not having all the keys isn't making this difficult here, but I am definitely a little saddened that I don't have any keys to open a lot of these chests. I'm telling you, man, Tear Exploder is something else. But what I really just want are some bloody keys. Just some keys so I can open some of these chests, but, well. Envy. Well, I'm thankful that... I don't know what's causing me to get all these drops, but, man, what's causing me to get all these heart drops here, but, if they're only the blood banks spawned in the chest. But nope. And our last item is Mutant Spider Quad Shot. Okay, now we've already proven to hit the threshold of absolute madness. I'm not going to run all the way back for the shears, although I do feel like this is Tear Exploder. That's all that needs to be said there. Good run, crazy run. Would have liked Boss Rush, but yeah, we did what we did, and we got what we got, and it turned out okay. Top 500 in score, so I'm quite happy with that. It won't last, though. It won't last. Let's look at where we are on the big leaderboard. Fair, fair. It's nice to see the people we're surrounded with. Time-wise, I could have done a lot better. But, you know, actually doing everything, including Hush, that felt nice. That felt real nice here. Do we just not have the cheaters on top yet? Oh, no. Yeah, we do. We do. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, I'm Dave. Take